I had most of my stuff outside yesterday. Hosed it off. Found aphids on one of them. But it's going to be warm enough to take things outside this week. I'm not sure how much I'll plant, but I will plant in the greenhouse. Where's that little tomato? That's not it. Where'd I put it? That's going in greenhouse too. But I'll leave it in the pot in case it gets cold. But the 10-day forecast is enough for tropicals. 70s for highs and 50s, some 40s for lows. It's time to get this stuff going. Petunias look sweet. So I planted almost 2 months ago for flowers in May, and we're still in the early part of May, and we're getting there. Not everything looks good, but I'm gonna reseed some zinnias. Still seeing white flies. I've got this mostly cleaned out. A lot of fails on the propagation, so I dumped a bunch of them. I have a couple. The sand is working. The sand was the last one I did too. So I'm going to redo my propagation area, and it's going to be sand. So now if I want to do some potting up or reseeding, I have to reseed a few things. I have room. So I came out here to check on these to see if I need to take them back in. I really don't think it'll help. It's cloudy. They're not going to get sunburnt. Maybe I'll just move them up against the greenhouse because the sun's on the other side. Hey, bird friends. Hello, hello. End of the month, we'll be taking this all apart and redoing it for summer, and hopefully getting the new house up. Been putting a lot of really small things in. So this one I did a while ago, so that's really noticeable. Chamomile. But I've got some small ones, like little tiny things that will be big tall flowers later. I want to plant this whole side back here. You can tell this one's just been planted. It's all wilty. So that's where I'm at today. First week of May. This was last year's propagation. Wisteria. So I helped taking that shelf out of the greenhouse. Give me more room. I was thinking about even taking the other one out. Because if we get cold nights, all these big tropicals have to come back in. One looks good, one looks wilty. But it's the first day. Wilty the first day. That's pretty common. It's expected, actually. So when it doesn't wilt, I'm happily surprised. Nice thick row patch of these beautiful English daisies. I'm so happy to be able to move them around the yard. See, they'll get smothered out by the taller things when this garden gets going. But there's lots of extra larkspur and English daisies and chamomile that I can fill in the rest of the spots. I put some foxglove in here too. The almond bush, isn't she a beaut? Little forget-me-nots. I love the combination every year. It's getting so wide that I think we're gonna trim it this year. Usually I make the garden bigger every year to fit the almond shrub. And our newest apple tree is budded out. It's gonna be pretty. Grapevine. It's put it out good, but now look, it's opening up. Beautiful. First time outside. I cannot remember the name of this one. Lemon tree is outside. I brought it out before anybody else because it had spider mites and I wanted to hose it off. Mandevilla. One of them had aphids. I sprayed it with soap and water. Hosed it off really well. So it's warm enough for these to be out now, and the ones on the deck can go in the stairway if we have cold nights. Easier, closer.